Okay guys, I'm still working on these, and because I used up all of the paper from this notebook, I'm gonna do this notebook as well. But what I've learned is some of these finishes on these notebooks will not allow you to glue something else on. I learned that from getting the wrong covers on the composite notebook. So I'm gonna take this cover off. And you should be able to just peel it right off. I just don't want to deal with that finish because I went and bought super expensive glue before, hoping that I could cope with it. And some of these finishes on some of these books won't allow any glue to glue on. Not sure if that's the case on this one, but it feels like it, so I'm just gonna just peel it right off. Let's start over. Okay, so down to my glue stick now. Till I run out of that, I'm gonna have to go and get some more glue for my projects, because I don't like to use the more expensive glues on these. So I'm pretty sure my paper doesn't go all the way, so we're just gonna go as far as we can. Well, I'll do it all and then we'll try to patch it together. Okay, let's get this. You can kind of see a shiny part where the glue is and where I've missed. Let me know if you've run into that problem with some of these covers. But I used up all the signatures on this book, this notebook. So I thought, well, why don't I? As far as I know, yeah, there is an up. So this is up. So this is up. Just get it over because I have a little bit of a space there. And then for the rest of it, I just wanted to patch it up here. For the rest, I just have these various master boards that I've been working on here. I put everything on a master board. I wonder if that one will fit. Will that one fit on there? Looks like my glue is dried. Not quite, it's a little bit small. This one will fit though. Let's get that one on there. And then we'll let that go under the weight, and then I have a bunch of other ones to work on. The trick with glue sticks is to press hard. Okay, so I think I can put it on this way. There we go. Let's grab up the excess so I can put it under the weight. There we go. So now, oh, I think I have something else under the weight. Oops, not that one. Maybe not, maybe not. Let's see here. Oh, this is going into that notebook, so gotta wait on that. So now I'm gonna open up my window. It's not too hot just yet. So let's do some designing here. Because if you noticed, I'm trying to recreate this, which I think is so beautiful, and it was given to me, and I'm pretty sure it was from Tammy Oden. I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. So as you know, I don't really have that much paint, so I'm going to use these paints, and I have 1, 2, pretty much 4 of them. So let's just start with this one. Why not? And we have an up because of the height of this. Oh yeah, the inside has got an up. Okay. And we can put something right along here later. I just want to decorate the front. Okay. So with this one, I do have little bits here. I think these two are going to be my testers about how this paint looks on there, okay? So I'm just going to grab one. I don't have that much acrylic, so I'm just going to try this instead. And I need a mixer. Whoops, not that one. Just give me a second. If you need mixers, these paper things are excellent to use as your mixer. Because they're so annoying, I have my selection of plastic ones. So this has been sitting since last year, but look at how beautifully nice and thick it is. And I think that's what she has. She's added something, because I'm not a painter. I'm not totally familiar with what she might have added. But we got it kind of mixed. So let's take a look. She did the masterboard, and then she added some paint onto the masterboard. So that's our next ticket, and we're just going to grab a brush. Why not this one? And before we're going to put it on there, we're just going to practice on this one. See what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, doesn't it? So I really don't need much, so let's get some of the paint off there. Okay, this is what I need my cardboards for. Okay, so let's just cover that again. Not sure if it's an inside paint. So that's that one. So now we are just going to have fun and do some painting on here. See how she just has some painting on the background. So we're just going to do that here. Just going to add some. I think it's the texture that's cool. Just going to do a thin coat so it dries reasonably quickly. And I don't think she had especially a lot. So I think that's probably enough. Looks like we can go off the edge. Got it nice and thin, so let's just go off the edge. Look at how nice and thick that is. Fabulous. Okay, so let's let that one stay there. And then we have this one. This one's going to go into warm water. So let's try this one now. Can't tell you what it looks like because it's been sitting there since last year. Let's see if I can get it to open without breaking my... I think it actually mixed up pretty good just shaking it. Let's get another brush. Let's try this one. Got really watery actually. And then we've got our tester. Just gonna test it before we put it on. Oh my gosh, that looks so good, doesn't it? Okay, so this is a really textury one, and I like it like that. Okay, so we're just gonna take some of this and we're just gonna paint that on. Look at that beautiful bluey gray look, I think. Another nice thin coat. Isn't this super fun? I swear by Masterboards. This Masterboard is made to use up the extra paper from the last project, okay? Because I just cannot bear to have a whole bunch of scraps. Okay, so we got that. Super fun. Super fun. Let's get a little bit up here too. Nice. All right. Okay, so let's put that in the hot water. Let's put the lid back on. I'm gonna have to hammer it. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to make noise. Got no choice. I think I got it on. Does it look like it? It's so bouncy. Okay, I think that's sealed. So we've got that, and we got a nice thin coat, so we're gonna let that rest over there. And now we have this one. Oh, I didn't check the front. Yeah, I got it on the app. So we're only doing the front side, okay? So now this one, I think I can still use this as my tester. And we're going to use Sunkissed. Oh, I hate that when that happens. How am I going to be able to get it out? Oh, yeah. I don't know if we need a stir stick or not. Let's try stirring it a little. Ooh, I'm getting my paper on my paint there. This is so fun. So let's stir. Look at how nice and thick that one is too. Stir that up. I love that color. All right, let's get it off there. What we have on here is probably all we need. Okay, so let's get another brush. How about this one? And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little tester. I don't know. I wonder if it's my brush. Let's try this brush again. Nope, it's not the brush. All right, well, we're going to try it. I'm going to put the paint on here. I'm using my boat. Pretty fun. Pretty fun, if you ask me. This is the multimedia that I miss doing. So we just want a thin coat so that it dries quickly. I'm going to move on to the next step here. Look at that. That really tones down that red, which is actually what I need. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And you know what? Let's add some of the blue on here too, since we still have some. Let's just add some blue. That blue is so cool, isn't it? That just gives it a little bit of a different look. But it does add that textury look that we're looking for on there. She's got the green. That's our inspiration from an amazing artist. Pretty sure it's Tammy Oden. Tammy, if you're watching, please confirm with me that's you. Okay, so love it, love it, love it. And I have a couple covers, I think, underneath. So I've got a couple of covers here that are not quite finished, but this is the going to be for the leftover paper. Oops. Do I have to go down to there? Yeah, I do. The leftover papers from the notebook. See, look at that one goes down there too. I don't think so. Where are you? Oh, you're way up there. Went off a little bit. Be careful with which scissors you use when you start cutting cardboard. You really can ruin a lot of scissors. I only have one special scissors that I use for cutting whoops, I got the paint on this side. You don't want that on that side. Just wait for a second, you. Now let's add the paint to this side. So this is going to be a fold right this way. This is going to be the top. And it says, I'm a son of a gun on the inside. And I've got my pages that are going to go in there. So this is actually the front here. And I think we can use the blue again. I don't know, is it blue or is it green? Whatever it is, it's pretty cool. It's really drying over there. Okay, so we got some of that. Let's get it right to the edge. I think it makes the paper look so awesome. And now we have one more. Now it's this one. Where's my end here? Kind of having a hard time figuring out where my end is here. Where's my end? Is that it? What am I cutting under here? Another masterboard. Oh, I know what this one is. This one might be... What is this one? Yeah, this one is the actual notebook, I think, that we emptied of paper. This is the notebook. So I just thought, you know, I may as well put some, use the notebook and put some other pages. So I took other paper to refill the notebook. I think that's the multimedia paper. Let's just get this. This is just my black and white mark making, because I've been wanting to do a black and white journal. It's just playing with the mark making. All right, so this is going to be our last cover for today. So I don't think we need any testers. Let's do the cream, and you know what? I think I need to do the other blue, don't I? So this is the front here. Do I need to do the other blue? Isn't that amazingly fun? That a blast. Let's go right off the edge. So I don't even have it folded straight right now. It actually has its own I wonder, should I try the other blue too? It has its own spine actually, because all right. I wonder if I should add the other blue. I kind of think so. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. I don't think I need them anymore, but I'll leave them right here just in case. Just in case I decide I want a little bit more paint. Let's put that blue in there. And I'm going to need a clean paintbrush again. How about this one? Yeah, definitely. I definitely want some of this blue on here. It's barely noticeable, but it is noticeable. How flippin' fun is that? This person who made that little notebook for me really inspired me so much. Look at it, it's getting that blendy feel that it had on the other side, on the one I'm copying. There we go. Got it coming off the edge here. A little bit more coming off the edge. Getting more brave, putting more paint on. I don't think I need any more of this. Oh. Sorry guys, I have to bang it again. Even with all that banging, it sure popped off quickly. All right. So let's go back to, that has to dry. Let's go back to this one. I think that's good. Let's go back to this one. Maybe we need to add some of the cream since we have some here. Maybe we need to add some of the cream onto it. Just put some of that. This is the balm, I tell you. Oh, I've got lots of more in there. Let's go off the edge. Oh, the cream looks really good on that brown, doesn't it? To add a little bit more, because we can wait and let it dry because we have lots to do on the other side. Let's mix in with the blue a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. And the only thing I'm thinking of is adding a little bit more cream on top of this. There we go. Now, what about this one? You can add a little bit of cream to that one. It feels good too. There we go. How's that? Okay, in the water you go. Brush. Now, let's get back to normal stuff. I'm gonna get this, oh, I have that up here. I'm gonna get this paint out of here so I don't get it everywhere. All right, so now we don't need any of these. We need to bring in our smalls. So we can decorate them. All right. So now what we're going to do, I don't need these. I don't need these. Now what we're going to do, let's start with the dry one. I think this one's probably the driest. We've got our sample there, and I have a bunch of smalls that we can add. Which would be fun. Oh, a higher love might be a good one, because remember she has Enjoy the Journey on hers. We have a suitcase. That might be interesting. Look at all the stamps on it. Oh, Life's Rosy. I think that's where I got all those paints from. I did paint that one. Let's take a look here. So what she did really fancy flowers on there. I like those two. And maybe we can put the word on there. We have better. Doesn't that look good because of the paint? Doesn't that look amazing because of the paint? I love it so much. This one says thrive, feel good, look good, live well. Maybe on a different one. I definitely want to do one with cars. Oh my gosh, that deer looks so good. Not on this project, but it will look good on something eventually. I did like this too, but I don't think it's gonna fit on here. Not the right color. Okay, so let's go back to big birds. I think the big birds are gonna look good on here. See, we've got this one. We've got this one. Aren't those amazing? That one. I like starred actually. Okay, so let's pick a bird here, or two birds. So I think, man, I don't think this works. This one works. Well, flip, they all work. I'm not putting them all on here. Come on. She's got two beautiful flowers. If I can find two birds, I like that one. I like these two, don't you think? So she has them kind of like this way. The feel of it is so awesome. Let's move them up a bit. I think this one looks better up there. Wow. That is going to be the best journal cover I've ever done. Okay, so let's put this one anywhere, really. Anywhere is good. All right. So I think Start does work because it is, it's a gaming world, right? It's a gamer's world right now. Let's put that on there. Don't break it. I'm always breaking these because I'm too rough. But believe it or not, this is a really good glue to use when you've got all the fussy cutting. So this is digital downloads, these birds from Etsy, I'm pretty sure. So can you get up there for me, sweetheart? As long as you're facing up, I'm happy. There we go. I hope whoever gave me this sees this video and says, I am a good student. I was so inspired and I've been wanting to do this for so long. Okay, so we're going to put Start on here. Getting a little bit of excess glue on there. Need to press it down. It's kind of what you have to do is you have to press hard when you're putting the glue on. Let's see. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna add this. Come here, you. I'm gonna add the bear's glue instead. It's kind of a hard, this is a hard cutout. That should work better. Oh. Now let's put this one on without breaking it. I don't know how many times I have to patch them back together because I'm too rough. go. Come on. Look at him. Which way is your up, sweetheart? I think you go this way. Let's pull you back a little bit. How is that for an amazing journal cover? Okay, and I might have a just, no, yeah, no. I think this one's lifting just a bit here. Come on. Stop shaking. Isn't that amazingly nice? So I feel something loose over here. Just masterboards. Just masterboards. Okay. So that was super fun. Okay. Back to the drawing board here. Besides birds, I also have cars, and I really, 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 really love putting cars into my designs. There's so many cars here. Oh, cool, people backpacking. Some stickers. Oh, there's still some more birds in here. All right, let's try that. Okay, let's get another one out here. Are you guys all in there? Good. I'll come back and check on you in a bit. So this one here seems to be dry. And I think it could be a cars one. Let's get all the cars on there. Backpackers look so fun. I don't know how people do it, but this is how I do it. I even like this one. I like the adventure. I like the bridge. All right. So, not this one. Not this one. I like this car. I like this one, and I like the red one. And ooh, a car and a plane. This one seems to just blend right in, doesn't it? So, I don't think we need the backpackers. The backpackers are too big for our cars. I love the car and the plane. The problem is that that's a different year. These are nice and old. These cars are nice and old. Don't know if I have another old car. Maybe we should try to keep them in. I like this one too. Just a second. Just a second. See, I'm telling you, I do not use these. It's so annoying to me that I bought them thinking that was it. Hey, this Brooding Life. I wonder if I should have put that in the birds one. Well, we'll do another bird one. So there's another older car. This one's a cool older one. This one's a cool older one. This one's a really cool older one. Another cool old one. All right, let's figure this out now. The Brooding Life has got to go on a different one. But I like History better than Adventure. And now we're getting rid of the newer car and we're going to have older cars on here.